take a look at these personalized gift bags from Dollar Tree. Now, the bag itself came from Dollar Tree, but not the design. I designed the bags in Canva. And if you want to learn how to make these bags, keep watching this whole video, because today I'm going to show you how to turn a Dollar Tree gift bag into packaging that looks like this. You can use these bags for weddings, graduations, birthdays, baby showers, gender reveals, and so much more. So let's jump right into the video. So first, here I am in Canva. I'm showing you my design, and first I'm going to show you the size dimensions of my canvas basically. So clicking on file, you can see that my design is 8.5 by 11 inches wide, which is the size of a standard sheet of paper, also the sticker paper that I have. So what you're seeing now is the overall design size. So my bag is about 7 inches by 8.8 inches, and I just added in all of these other elements. I'm gonna click on the layers panel so you can see all the layers in my design. I use elements from Canva, also pulled in the logo from the university as well, but everything that I've done was done here in Canva, including that background image. I just searched for like a purple background, and yeah, that's what the design looks like. So that's one design. Gonna scroll down, and now you can see my second design. Again, same thing, all the elements are from inside of Canva. Some of them may be Canva Pro designs, or some of them may be just regular free designs in Canva. And again, just scrolling through so you can see everything. Again, the dimensions are the same for this one as well. So 7 by 8.8 inches. And finally, I'm going to scroll down to the sides of the bag, and you can see what that design looks like. Also, I'm going to go ahead and right click and ungroup this design so that you can see all the different elements and pieces of those designs. So these are all the different layers or pieces for this design. Here I'm clicking on that yellow background. Also have a blue background here too. And these were the dimensions for the side panels for my gift bag too. Okay, so again, everything was designed in Canva, and yeah, from there I just downloaded my designs. And here, what you see, I'm just moving the design over so you can see that yellow backing. I kind of use that as a template, so as I'm designing, I know what size everything needs to be. Okay, so from here, what I'm gonna do is to hop over to my Finder, and I've already downloaded all 3 images as PNG images. And what I'm gonna do next is to just go ahead and print these images so you can see what that process looks like. So I'm gonna open up that first image, click the file button at the top, go down to print. And okay, so here's my pop-up. I have created a preset for photo glossy paper, and what that means is whenever I choose that preset, it's going to automatically change the settings for me. This is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and if you need to, scale your design to fit or whatever that looks like for you, you can make your adjustments there too. Now for media and quality, this is going to be very important. I chose the photo glossy paper setting, and for the quality I chose best, and I'm just going to go ahead and print that sheet. And then I'm just gonna repeat the process for my other stickers as well. So I'm not gonna add that part in here, but now what I'm about to do is to hop over and show you all the materials that I have on hand, and we're gonna put this gift bag together. So this is what the finished bag looks like. It looks really cute, doesn't it? So this is what the side of the bag looks like. This is the other side, and this is the side too. So these bags were super easy to make, and you don't just have to make them for graduation. You can make them for Mother's Day, birthdays, weddings, any type of event that you're celebrating. You can create a bag just like this. I created the bag in Canva. I'll probably have a separate video showing you how to kind of design your bag. This is the other blank bag that came in the packaging. These were 2 for, I think they were $1.25 or $1.50 from Dollar Tree. So again, just gonna show you all the supplies. So I have the extra bag that I'm going to be using. These are my prints. I have already printed them out. I showed you in that recording earlier the printer settings that I had for my printer. I'm using that Koala brand glossy paper. You'll be able to find that paper down below in the description. These are the 2 sides, and then these are the front facing sides of the bag. Also have my burnisher or scraper with that felt side, and this is going to be very helpful as I'm pressing down the sticker onto the bag. Also have a paper trimmer. This isn't the largest size. I forget, this is probably 10 inches from top to bottom, so it's not quite 11 inches, but this is the paper trimmer that I have, and also have my hole puncher as well. So what I'm gonna do first is to just go ahead and cut out my designs. One more thing that I want to point out too for my bags, and I mentioned this in the recording earlier, I did leave space around my bag so that some of that gold could still shine through. If you wanted to cover your entire bag with your sticker, you could do that too, but like I said, I wanted that gold to kind of shine through on my bag as well, and that's why my designs are sized the way that they are. So let me just go ahead and start trimming my paper. What I love about this project too is that you do not need a Cricut to do this. You can just use this paper trimmer. So this is one side of our bag. You can see the sticker paper backing on the opposite side. Okay, so I have all of my design pieces cut. So front, back, left, right. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna start on the front of my bag. Take one of my larger pieces. And before I do that, you wanna go ahead and take out the straps for your bag. So just pulling the straps through the inside of the bag. So this is what your bag should look like. And we're going to first just place your design where you want it to go on your bag. Now, as I mentioned before, with my other bag too, I do have some extra gold that's showing around the bag. I left the gold because my design actually has some gold in it, and in the 2026 in the little tassel, also on the stole or the strings that she has on, and then I put it in her name as well. So first, what you want to do is try to get a feel for where you want your design to lay down on your bag. Once you do that, once you have it placed where you want it, what I'm gonna do next is to just try to hold the design in place on the bottom side, flip the top side up, and just separate that paper backing from the sticker. Okay. And I'm just gonna fold it down across the top. Still have my hand at the bottom in place. So now what I'm gonna do is still make sure that my design is where I want it, and I'm folding down this paper backing part. So just folding that down, and that is going to allow me to still make sure my sticker is how I want it. Once it's placed where you want it, then you want to take your scraper and just go ahead and push down on your sticker. Okay, now that top part is secured to our bag. Now from this point, I'm just going to rotate my bag and flip this part up. This sticker piece or this paper backing should come up, and then you're also going to just take your scraper and push your design down. So it's like a 2-in-1 hand motion. So you're pulling the paper backing up while also pressing down with the scraper. And I like the felt tip, or I like the felt part of the scraper because it just allows you to smoothly lay down your design. And that is what the front side of our bag looks like. Okay, so I'm just gonna repeat the same process all the way around the bag. So gonna flip over to this side now. And for this piece, you actually need to fold it down, okay? It does have that hard crease across that part, but that should be okay. So that's what this side looks like, and you can see that crease down across the bottom, but once you actually open the bag up, it's gonna look so much better. Okay, so let me just go ahead and pop the bag open so you can see. Okay, so this is one side of the bag. This is the other side. Now we're gonna work on the actual sides of the bag. Now this part can be a little bit tricky, but again, we're gonna place our design down where we want it. And it looks like I may need to, let me just stick my hand in the bag this way. It looks like I wanna trim up my side pieces just a little bit more because I want gold showing on both sides. So I'm gonna grab my trimmer. Okay, that should be good. All right. Now, like I said, this part is a little bit trickier for this one. I think I'm going to focus on, let me see. Just gonna go ahead and separate that paper backing. Fold that paper side down on itself. Create a little flap like that. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is to try not to make your sticker touch your bag just yet until you kind of have it positioned where you want it to go. And once you do have it positioned where you want it to go, gonna press down with your hand. Also gonna go ahead and take my scraper now and press that part down, okay? Now from here, going to lift up the bottom flap and just pull that part away. Now this side, this part does get a little tricky because, you know, you're trying to hold the bag open with your hand and you're trying to press down. As you can see, this hand, my left hand, is now inside of the bag. And as I move down further on the design, I'm just moving my hand further towards the back of the bag. Make sure you hit those corners really good too, because you want your sticker to stick to the bag really well. You don't want that sticker lifting up, okay? So this is what the side of that bag looks like. So again, we have our front, we have our back, and we have one side done. So we're gonna work on this last side now. All right, again, focus on those corners and the bottom piece just to make sure that they're pressed down firmly. You do not want those lifting up on you. Make sure you have all the sides, corners pressed down firmly, okay? And that looks really good. So let's show you guys what it looks like. So here's the finished bag, and let me clear my space. So here's the finished bag here. This is the bag in progress. Gonna flip them both, okay? Flip them again, and flip one more time. Okay, now I do want to point out a couple of things with your design. It's important to know where your holes are gonna go. Granted, I was trying to match up my holes to what were actually in the bag itself when I bought the bag, but as you can see for this bag here, the F ended up getting cut off, and it's probably gonna happen for this bag too. So just make sure that when you're designing your bag that you kind of move things so that they are not in the way of your holes that you're gonna press. So let's flip on the opposite side to see what that looks like too. So up top, the Y got cut off a little bit in university. The A and the R got cut off in Arkansas just a little bit. But again, just be mindful when you're designing of where the holes are gonna go in your bags. Again, these were Dollar Tree bags, and yeah. So finally, what I wanna do is to press my holes. You can see 1 and 2. And I know y'all gonna have some tips and tricks for me and some recommendations on what I should have done differently. So please leave those down below. So I have these 2 holes. You probably, okay, you can see them better now. Gonna turn the bag over and put these holes in too. And just flip it up like this. All right, so we have all 4 of our holes in the bags now, and we're just gonna go ahead and put in our strings. So just putting them back through the bag. If you wanted to tie a knot, you could do that too, just to make sure those strings don't come back out, because these bags can be a little tricky, a little loose on the string. So if you wanted to add an extra knot, you could do that too. All right, so I'm gonna put this one in. And as I mentioned before, these strings do not, or these bags do not just have to be for graduation. They can be for birthday parties, weddings, any type of event that you're having, baby showers, gender reveals. And yeah, this is what the bags look like. Let me flip up the cord so you can see. So yeah, this is what the bags look like. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I'm gonna be making some more party favor videos, so be on the lookout for those. If you have any recommendations on videos that you would like to see, let me know about those too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, watch the next video that's coming up, leave a comment down below. Thank you all for watching.